Welcome to this, the second introduction to Premiere Pro. What we're going to do is look at how we start to edit the footage on the timeline. So to do this, what I'm going to do is make a brand new sequence. Again, I'm going to go click on sequences. So that when I make the new sequence, file, new sequence, I'm going to call this tutorial 2. And can you see it's nested in the sequence folder? So again, everything is lovely and neat. If I go to my video folder, I have added a screen capture bin, and in that is the tutorial 1 video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag and drop this onto the timeline, and something quite impressive is going to happen. So Premiere Pro is warning us that the settings of the project, or the settings of this particular sequence, are different to the settings of the video. Now what we want to do is conform the sequence settings to those of the video. So I absolutely love to change those settings. Great. So what we do with this timeline is we can scrub along it by dragging the playhead and clicking and dragging. And you'll be able to hear everything going past, a bit funny. By pressing the play button here, or as you can see again, we have a shortcut in the form of space to play. So I'll press play. You can see that there's a little bit
Hi and welcome to this
There we go.
Welcome to this, the first tutorial on Premiere Pro.
Okay, so that's where we want to start it from. So the problem is, my video is very, very small. So I'm going to drag the video channel up, the audio channel down so I can see, and then I'm going to zoom in, and I can do this by two ways. I can drag this little arm here in, or I can press the plus button. Only if the blue box is around the timeline. If I press the plus button, we zoom in. And so these are the wavelengths of me talking. And
welcome to this.
That's where we want to start our edit. So at 7 seconds, I want to cut all of the footage from before. So if I press minus, you can see everything to the left here I want rid of, everything to the right I want to keep. And there's tools to do that, and what we want is the razor tool. So on the left is our little tool bar, and the razor tool looks like one you would use in a beard. Again, in brackets, there is a little shortcut, which is C. So the razor tool is this one, and the shortcut for that tool is C. So if I press C on my keyboard, it lightens up. Great. So if I go back to my timeline here, it will snap. The razor tool will actually physically pull, magnetize towards that playhead. I click and that cuts it. The other tool I want now is the selection tool. I want to select this bit and get rid of it, and that is this arrow logo. And again, there's a shortcut for that one, which is V, but I'll click on it this time. If I click on that clip, the easiest way to delete footage that you do not want is to press the delete on the keyboard. Now, we've got 7 seconds of dead space. So I click on the remaining video, drag it left. So let's see how that works.
Welcome to this, the first tutorial on Premiere Pro. What we're going to do is look.
Great. So that is how to cut and to move. There's another really great feature of Premiere Pro, which is being able to go frame by frame. So this allows you to do really, really exact cuts, and I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to zoom in. Say I wanted to cut it just before I say welcome, like moments before. I've got all this dead space. What I can do is move the playhead, click, press play, and I can use the arrow keys left and right to just move frames. So on this frame is when I start to speak, so we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frames before. I'm going to press C for the razor tool, cut it, V for the selection tool, delete the stuff before, zoom out so I can click and drag. And now let's see what we've got.
Welcome to this.
Brilliant.